Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Planescape Torment. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today here as we talk to a zombie worker that apparently talks. He's, I don't think he's dead, I'm not really sure, but we didn't tell him that we can't die. Well, we can, we just come back to life. What I am asking him is questions about this place. So, where was that portal you mentioned again? Yeah, that's right, I'm not gonna ask that, because he mentioned the way out of here. We're gonna need a crooked finger, apparently, or something like that, or a crooked finger bone. That's right, a crooked finger bone. So, do you know someone named Farod?
Farod?
The zombie frowns briefly in thought.
Me? Here he live in hive somewhere. Not know where.
He frowns again.
Dusty's very mad. They not like Farod.
Hive?
Slums outside this place.
Why don't the dustmen like well, why don't the dustmen like Farod?
Updated my journal.
He's a collector. Brings debtors to mortuary. Sells them to dustmen. Brings lot of debtors. Dusty's not know where he gets debtors. Thinks he puts in Burks in dead book.
Burks? What? He's saying this Farod Burke. Oh, Burke is in. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. That's Morte talking. He's saying this Farod Burke has been selling a lot of deaders, corpses, to the dustmen. That's what collectors do. They gather dead bodies and sell them to the dustmen. Sounds like this Farod's been selling so many deaders that the Dusties think he's been putting hivers in the dead book before their hour's up. You know, killing people.
Oh, I see.
This Farod sounds like a saint.
There was something else I wanted to know.
Let's see. Do you know name Farod? Yeah.
I'm missing a journal. Have you seen it? I don't know. Some Burke pill you?
What? Well, he wants to know if somebody robbed you. Probably what happened. Oh, I see. Okay. Let's see.
Can you tell me anything about that doll? Scribe.
He shrugs.
All yellow.
Yeah. I suppose.
How do you get to look?
Wait a minute, I'm mixing up the voices. How do you get to look like that?
We got a dud, guys.
The guy? Oh, it's guys. Yeah.
We also got scars. Me wear lots of embalming fluid. Me make good zombie.
And the zombie giggles through stitched lips, then taps his head.
Dusty's stupid.
Yeah, they're the stupid ones, alright, says Morte. The sarcasm is evidently lost on the zombie, who nods eagerly.
Stupid Dusties make me good zombie.
Oh, me make good zombie.
Does that hurt?
Oh, yeah. He looks at your scars.
I ask you same question. Me, if not hurt much. Me, not hurt much, yeah.
He claps his chest.
Me, tough.
That disguise is pretty good. Can you disguise me as a zombie? He looks you up and down for a few moments, mumbling to himself, then nods.
Me need jar of embalming fluid.
He points at the scars on your chest.
And some needle and thread.
Yeah.
I'll think about it. I'll see if I can find something.
So I can give him the same stuff that we're looking for Dal. I think I'm gonna go with Dal, though, because this guy's stupid. Basically, let's just go with Dal. What do we have over here? Someone has inserted a tube into this corpse's leg. The tube is attached to a strange clicking machine next to the slab. Dried blood covers the slab's surface. Okay, how about that? More dried blood. Okay, we got a bunch of dried blood. Over here we have nothing. Over here we have a jar of embalming fluid. Okay, so if you can keep these... the door is locked. Okay, if you can keep this after giving them to Dal... Oh, we have two of them. Okay, that's good. These barrels contain a murky liquid. It smells like a cross between vinegar and formaldehyde. This rotting corpse is riddled with tubes, so they like tubes a lot in here. A yellow liquid is cycling through the tubes into a strange machine. The machine is making clicking noises, like an insect. It's probably an embalming machine or something like that. Okay, we got a lot of dried blood. The bloody cloth covers the remains of this corpse. The stench rising from the body is almost unbearable, and this one is locked because that's where we need to go. I thought we actually got the embalming fluid from there, but apparently that's not the case. This is also locked. Can I do something with that? Can I force my way into?
Forced it.
Well, I can. Fantastic. Ancient copper earring. Oh, that's right, this thing. We read about this. So what is that? This copper earring looks ancient. Oddly enough, there doesn't seem to be a hook or any means of actually attaching it to your ear. Well, it kind of... does seem to be the case that it has one. But anyway, a series of strange grooves have been carved on the inside of the earring, however, which might merit a closer examination. If we're ever capable of examining an object further or performing an action on the object outside of the world screen, a use button will appear for the object. Okay, so thank you. Let's use that. This copper earring looks extremely old. It looks like it was meant to be worn, but there doesn't seem to be a hook or any means of actually attaching it to your ear. There is a series of strange grooves on the inside of the earring, however. Okay, let's examine them. The grooves are evenly spaced along the inside of the earring. Upon closer examination, they remind you of small fangs. They are definitely man-made, but you can figure out what they were intended for. Okay, can I use anything else? Well, I can. Oh, but that's because that's an because that's in a potion. And this one as well. Oh, it heals 6 hit points. Okay. And nothing else, right? Well, I can use the bandages. Okay. Good stuff. We don't need to heal because we're good. Okay. Let's, well, hopefully we keep the thread needle when we give it to Dal up here. But, I'm not really counting on that, considering it's a usable thing. It's got formations and all that sort of stuff. I like this one better. It's gonna be a little bit weird here, but yeah. No, that's not you that I need to talk to. I need to talk to... Oh, Iveen. It's not Dal that I'm doing this with. Oh, sorry. Ooh, that's the W key. Nameless one. What is that? Oh, spells. Oh, that's right, of course. Hey, Iveen. Okay, so let's tap her. She find the thread. Go, go, go. I'm gonna give her the thread and the embalming fluid. Without missing a beat, Iveen snaps the thread from your hands and hooks it around one of her talons, then begins sewing up the corpse's chest. She then takes the embalming fluid and begins to apply a layer to the corpse. Okay, let's wait. Within minutes, she is finished. She clicks her talons, then turns to face you. To your surprise, she extends her hand and drags her talons along your arms and chest. I think I remember what this does, and I think I remember keep playing zombie. And I think I said this, and she's gonna say something that doesn't really matter, but let's keep playing zombie. Looks like you have a new friend, Chief, says Morte. You two need some time together, or... Now stow it, Morty. Let's keep it in. As she traces your arms and chest, you suddenly notice she seems to be examining your scars. She withdraws her talons, clicks them twice, then bends forward and examines some of the tattoos on your chest. Who right on you? Hivers do that? No respect for zombies. Zombies not paintings. And she sniffs, then pokes one of your scars. This one bad shape. Many scars, no preserves. Preserves? Let's wait. Her talons suddenly hook into the thread you brought her, and lightning-like, she jabs another talon into the skin near one of your scars. It feels barely more than a pinprick, but it looks like she's about to start stitching you up. Letter
Updated my journal.
I can hit points. Okay. The sensation is curiously painless as Iveen begins to stitch up your scars. When she is done, she sniffs you, frowns, and stabs her finger into the embalming fluid. Within minutes, she has dabbed your body with the fluid, and strangely enough, it makes you feel better. This may be the second time in my life I'm thankful I don't have a nose, says Morte. Iveen puts the last touch on your body, gives you another sniff, nods, and makes a shooting motion with her talons. Shooing motion. Done. Go, go! Okay, well, that's pretty good. Unfortunately, we didn't actually keep the embalming fluid, but I don't actually know what that does. I don't really know what that does. Oh, we have the stairs up. Okay, good. We had those already, right? I think so. Let's try and open this thing once again. I wonder if I can bash it. Lovely. Lovely. That's proper old school design right there. I like it. I like it a lot. What about this one? Wow, look at that. Did you notice how I could... Yeah, I can click on the stairs down. Let me save the game here. Oh, but I can't actually go there. Failed. Okay, good. Let's go up. Yeah, in the upper level... Ooh, it's the 3rd floor. Oh. What happened? What are you saying? Don't say things. Let me zoom in so I can see the details and all that nice stuff. We have ourselves a charcoal charm. What the hell is that? This piece of charcoal is charred bone fragment. It adds 50% fire resistance and 25% magical fire resistance. Various symbols have been scratched onto its surface. The scratchings are so faint you almost miss them. The charcoal charm temporarily, of course, protects the user against flame and extreme heat. To use the charm, the charred bone is snapped and both halves are ground to powder. It's a quite involved thing. We got hiccups as well. Let's go this way. Let's see. Ooh. Dustman. Oh, we have dusties. Okay, so we're not masqueraded. I'm not really sure if that's gonna affect anything. But ooh, we have needle and thread. Okay, so we can go ahead and do that. We got junk as well. What is junk for? Junk. This is a collection of junk. Small springs, broken bolts, and a cracked gear or two. It looks like someone felt these pieces might be useful one day, but they seem pretty useless to you. Well, you know, you never know. So let's go and talk to the zombie, so I can become,
Done.
like the corpses, even though I probably look very much like a corpse. Let's see.
Greetings.
The zombie glances around to see if anyone is watching, then makes a shooing motion and hisses at you.
Go away, kid.
No, I had some questions for you first. Let's see, I'm missing... It could look like that. Let's go with the same one. There we go. Can you disguise me as a zombie? Yeah, here you go. The zombie takes the items from you, then sets to work. I'm gonna try to hold still. I can't believe you're going through with this. How barmy are you? Asks Morte. Well,
Pretty barmy, I suppose.
the zombie literally applies the embalming fluid to your body, then stitches up several of your scars, working from your feet upwards. He stitches up your scars, then finishes off the disguise by stitching up your lips. Oh, that's not good.
Thanks.
Can't you make the stitches on your lips any tighter? The zombie holds up... Oh, wait a minute. He's asking the zombie. Morte was asking the zombie, can't you make the stitches on his lips, not your lips, on his lips any tighter? The zombie holds up his hand.
Careful. Talk pulls stitches out. Ruin disguise. Zombie no talk. You got to talk? Talk slow. Careful.
Updated my journal.
Understand.
The zombie frowns.
Disguise won't last long. Balming fluid dry up. Stitches fall out.
And he shrugs.
Probably not last outside mortuary. No running. You run, you ruin whole disguise.
Okay, equipping weapons and or running will instantly nullify your zombie disguise. If you find a new weapon, hold off on equipping it until you no longer wish to be disguised. Well, thank you very much. I'm gonna nod again. Now, what I should do, because I think I lost the items. Yeah, I did. So what I should do is be careful. I have a quick save before this, but I'm gonna disable the always run over there to click over here. Oh! God. We're an actual zombie. We are an actual zombie. Very slow, but that works because Morte is doing the level changes for me. Let's get you over here. Yeah, Morte is gonna be the one to go around. Actually, I wanted to talk to you. Oh no, I can't because I'm talking. I need to talk to him a little bit, just learn things and all that. That's okay. So we got a dustman. I really hope that they don't notice Morte or something. It's kind of weird that they wouldn't, but you never know. Zombie worker going around. Can I talk to you with Morte? He's complaining. I don't think so. Okay, there's nothing here. I think I got this before. Okay. What are you doing?
All right.
Shut up. I can't right-click him for some reason. Let's have a chat with this dustman. What is this, by the way? This mummified corpse looks like it's bound for the crematorium. Oh, this is the crematorium. It sounds like it. Let's see what this dustman says. The dustman does not appear to notice you. He must mistake you for one of the cadaverous workers. Let's leave him in peace. I don't know if I should... I don't know what I'm doing, basically. The reanimated corpse has had its lips sewn together and the numbers 310 carved into its brow. The smell of formaldehyde permeates the area around it, as well as me, of course. Yeah, I can't really do much. I'm still, talking. Apparently, it's only gonna be, I can talk, basically, but the mummified corpse looks like it's bound for the crematorium. Yep. And this guy's after me. Wait a minute, did I talk to you, sir? Let me talk to you and bring Morte up here.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Because reasons. Despite this corpse's dry, leathery skin, it's clear this was once a beautiful woman of middle years. Whomever prepared the corpse seemed to take pity on her, sewing her bow lips shut with small, neat stitches, and tattooing the number 832 upon her forehead with elegant script.
So do anything later?
Of course, the corpse stares at me and
I'm
doesn't do
gone.
anything. I was just wondering if I could find anything interesting. So we got skeleton workers up here. And we got a dustman. Let's see if he says anything to me. The dustman does not appear to notice you. Okay, so let's not mess with them. This is the crematorium, isn't it? This is the actual place. Okay, I'm gonna send Morte up there. Let's have a chat with this skeleton worker. The skeleton number 748, according to the number chiseled above its brow, is odd only in that some of its teeth appear to be false ones made of reddish-brown stone. They're clearly not valuable, however, as its caretakers would have otherwise removed them. Let's examine this skeleton carefully. I don't think these guys will talk any better than the other corpses. Someone has taken care to bind these bones of the bones of this skeleton with leather straps woven around the body in such a pattern that they resemble muscles and tendons. The straps are secured to metal bolts punched into this skeleton joints. This skeleton looks like it has seen a great deal of service. Many of its bones are chipped, and its numerous fractures are bound with sealant and foul-smelling glues. Okay, I'm gonna try and pry out the skeleton joint bolts. Whoa, Chief! That's vandalism! Those bolts are probably the only thing holding the bag of bones together. Necromancy only goes so far with these old fellas, you know? So? Oh, it's not a problem. Morte does a strange bobbing motion that you think might be a shrug. Just wasn't sure if you knew that or not. By all means, go ahead. Okay, well, I'm gonna try and pry the skeleton's bones. You pull out the iron bolts, but you're not strong enough to pull them out. They've been hammered in pretty tight. Yeah, maybe if I had the right tool, I could get them out. I may be back. Bones. Wonder if this Greybeard would mind if I borrow his body. Greybeard? Yeah, Greybeard, you know. Geezer, old feller, young, yellow dog, old. Well, something tells me you would be twice as annoying if you had arms. Let's go. He's not really annoying. But yeah, well, I don't think he's in any position to object. Why not take his body? Morte studies the skeleton for a moment, then shakes his head. Nah, I'd need a fresher one than this. And, something with a little more dignity. This one's all creaky and fractured. And you're not? Oh, you're a sack full of laughs. Morte glares at you. Besides, you're the one to talk, Burks. Or Burke. Mirrors beg for mercy when you were around. Well, yeah. At least I have all my parts. Morte snorts. You're not quite sure how we managed it without lungs. Let me tell you, Morte, there's nothing more satisfying than walking around, swinging your arms, breathing the crisp air through lungs. It's great to have a body. I'll have you know that helping you escape the preparation room has now been added to my growing list of regrets. Morte snorts again. I should have let you rot. Some more than this. Well, glad you feel that way. Let's go. Yeah, I'm just having a laugh with him, basically. I'm not trying to make him angry or anything.
Sure, why not?
Although I don't know how the game is going to interpret that. I hope he doesn't feel too unhappy with me. The air roaring from the mouth of this immense furnace is incredibly hot. Walking even a few steps past the archway would certainly cause your hair and flesh to burst into flame. Yep. Okay, let's have a chat with Morte over here and see if I can talk to him.
You, Chief.
So that's a bunch of agains. The corpses here. Where? Oh, no, the corpses here. Where did they all come from? Oh, death visits the plains every day, Chief. These shamblers are all that's left of the poor sods who sold their bodies to the caretakers after that. After death. Got it.
Hey, what's eating you, Chief?
Before you said something about making sure I didn't kill any female corpses. No, that was again. How do I use these bandages? You use them. Staunch bleeding and all that. Yeah, sounds like a plan.
You, Chief?
Well, nothing at the moment. I'll see you later. I'll see you later with my Colonel RPG voice, not with a Nameless One voice. I forget, I had to check. The skeleton worker, I want to talk to you! Where are you going? I'm so slow. Oh, he's waiting for me now, because they do that in this engine. Good. Hello. This skeleton seems particularly old. The leather straps binding it together cracked and worn. The word repent has been carefully engraved into its forehead with some amount of skill. A rougher hand later chiseled 996 onto both its temples. Okay, so I think that might have been before death, the repent thing. Do they have a smock? What is that thing with a smock? Let's see. Pardon me, have you seen any skeletons walking around here? And the skeleton makes no reply. Okay. Okay, so it's all I wanted to know is if these guys actually talk. So I can they might be the same. How about this skeleton, Morte? Will it do as a body? Morte studies the skeleton. No. Okay, let's go. Let's not mess around with him a little bit too much, or, yeah. Let's examine the body carefully. I can pry again, but, yeah. So, they're both the same. Why would I want to pry the hooks out, though? We might need the item for something. Okay, so we have a thing over here. The reason why we're here, by the way, this, I don't really know, though, why we're here. So we were at the second level. I think we need to go down. Okay, we got another needle and thread. That's great. Hello, Dusty. They're not gonna mess with me. Nope. Let's leave her in place. In place? Oh, okay. Hopefully that guy's stuck. Or staying still. This mummified corpse looks like it's bound for the crematorium. Yep. Come here, Morte.
Sure, why not?
Done.
Come on. It's not done yet. You're so slow. Oh, boy. Need to save the game there. Let's see what we have. What did Morte just do? Oh, this one is locked. Did you see him do... Did you see what he did? Okay, this is locked. Can I...
Forced it.
Awesome. So we have a little bit of money. We have a bone charm, and I think that's what we need. Right there. This old finger bone charm has been hollowed out, and tiny symbols have been snatched on its surface. A user must snap it in two to activate it. When snapped, the bone charm temporarily strengthens the user's skeleton and acts as a ward against breaks and fractures. The charm gives the user an overall bonus to their armor class and additional resistance against crushing attacks. Okay, so it's... Ooh, corpse fly charm. That's an actual thing? This corpse fly looks like it was frozen. It appears to be dead, but you can't be sure. The magic contained within the charm is activated when the insect is consumed. When swallowed, the recipient suddenly becomes extremely nauseous. Yeah, you don't say. A few seconds later, the charmed individual expels a stream of insects from their nose and mouth. Provided the charmed individual can keep their wits about them after the casting, the caster can send this cloud to attack the target. Lovely. Morte, you're gonna eat this thing. I don't care. We have a clot charm. Oh my god, there's so many weird things. This heals. Okay. This glistening blood drop is as hard and smooth as a pearl. When placed on the tongue, it dissolves instantaneously and spreads throughout the user's bloodstream. The charm stimulates the user's blood into clotting and... Okay, so it's just become aware of new wounds. Furthermore, as long as the charm is effective, the player's blood... Yeah, because it adds resistances and all that sort of stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. So it's just an in-game explanation of how a healing item works, and that's good. That's really good. Because it's like the thing when we know how steam packs work. I don't actually remember how we know that, but we do. Mortuary task list. Oh, this is different. Someone has penned a series of tasks in red ink on this scrap of parchment. I would like the contracted workers to be inspected thrice daily at the end of each work shift when the new inmates come on duty. We have experienced too many contracted collapses. That's the contracted workers, yeah. Collapses while engaging in heavy labor as of late. And I fear the embalming enchantments initially used on the corpses may be decaying or may have been warped somehow. If the contracted workers could be inspected every 8 hours and raised if they have collapsed, then this would prevent the backlog of shells in the preparation rooms and free up more contracted workers for other duties. I do not wish collapsed bodies to be disposed of. When possible, the original contracted shells are to be raised and be made to resume their duties. I have included some embalming charms within the shelves for the initiates on duty. They are to be used only when the shells cannot be repaired with stitching, bandaging, or applications of embalming fluid. Okay, that makes sense. Can't really do anything with this. I'm just keeping them. So that's the drop thing. Well, I could give it to Morte. Yeah, this basically... Oh, okay. I thought I was 70 out of 70, but no, I'm 7 out of 70. Dustman Embalming Charm. Oh, these are the charms then. So what does he do? Embalming Minor. This strange metal bracelet has directions inscribed on the side of it. Judging from the crude text, it appears that the bracelets work by being held by a living creature, then while pronouncing a mantra to the true death, it is touched to the forehead of a zombie or skeleton. When this is done, the minor enchantment held within the item spreads through the corpse, strengthening their bones, killing traces of corpse rot and or grave mold, and helping to seal minor tears in the skin. So this item will work on either you or Morte. Simply place it on your quick item slot. Okay, so it's good to know. It's not usable on other creatures. When cast, the target gains +2 to 8 temporary hit points and a temporary bonus of +1 armor class for half an hour. Why is it a half hour? What does that even mean? The extra hit points will heal the target if he is less than maximum hit points, or they will give him bonus hit points for half an hour. Okay, well, that's pretty good. Let's put it... It's a wrist thing. Well, I can keep it over there. And these are my usable ciphers, as it were. Let's keep them up here. Yeah, we got a junk as well. Huh. Oh. This sound is exactly like the one in Baldur's Gate. For armor, I think. So I'm not going to equip any weapons. I have a bandage up here. Yeah, I'm still a zombie. Good. Good stuff. Or a corpse, anyway. So, we are making progress, even though we're shambling along very slowly. What do we have here? Skeleton worker. Another one. Okay, let's wait for it to come over here. And Morte, come back.
I'm
Just
gone.
come back over here. You're gone? Did you say you're gone? You're not gone. You're doing things. Let's see what we have. More junk. I love junk. Good. Morte, keep an eye on that guy. Okay, this one looks a little bit different than that one, doesn't it? Oh, because this one is a skeleton worker and this one is a zombie worker. I guess this is part of the skeleton crew of this place. Such jokes. Not really. The number 1146 is carved into the forehead of this walking corpse. Its lips are sewn together with coarse black thread. The entire body is covered in horrible scars, worse even than your own, as if its owner had been burned to death. Its nose, ears, and several digits are missing, presumably charred away in some long-ago conflagration. As you walk its path to get its attention, it stops and gazes at you with vacant eyes. So, seen anything interesting going on? And the corpse doesn't do anything. How about this skeleton one? I wonder if I couldn't ask Morte about that corpse. Did I? Could I? Oh! This skeleton has either seen a great deal of combat or has fallen down one too many staircases. Both its arms and legs have been broken and rebuilt with the aid of leather straps with thin iron rods. The front of its skull bears the number 863, but the back of the skull has caved in, forming an empty cavity. You notice that someone has taken advantage of this and tucked a rolled up piece of parchment inside the skull. Okay, let's take the parchment out of the skeleton's skull. You slip the parchment out of the worker's skull. Oddly enough, it looks as if the skull cavity is intended to store messages. A tiny string is attached to the parchment from a hook bolted inside the skull, as if to keep the parchment from accidentally falling out. Okay, let's unhook the string and take the parchment. You unhook the string and glance over the parchment. It looks like a reminder from one of the mortuary custodians. Judging from the note, this skeleton seems to be a walking messenger of sorts. As you take a second glance at the skeleton, you realize it has stopped in front of the slab because it can't figure out how to move past it. Okay. That's an idiot one. It's fine. Continue examining it carefully. Someone has taken care to bind the bones of the skeleton with leather straps. Oh, it's like the other one. I'm gonna try and do that, but yeah, I'll come back. So this is basically like the other skeleton ones, but it gave me mortuary reminder message. Yeah, it gave me this. These are the things that I read already. I don't know why I kept it over there, but I am gonna read this one. All shells. Oh, I didn't read this one either. Okay, well, let's read both of these, but on the next episode. For now, I'm Carolina RPG, and this has been Planescape Torment. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.